Yo, before we even get into it, this ain't just a podcast. This us talking to the block, to the moms, to the homies lost, to the ones fighting demons in silence, to the kings and queens that forgot their crown. We four brothers coming straight from mud, hitting the web not for clout but for purse bills. Yeah. Rhythm Night brothers, speaking truth to the mic, shining through the struggle, bringing dark to the light. Block to your soul, let the message ignite. Podcast for the people, every word take flight. Gritty like the grind, hell first we strive. Social heat in the streets, trying to keep hope alive. 4 mics, 1 mission, make the people revive. It's the night time, tune in, feel the vibe. We 4 deep like corners on the block, mics hot in the lab, cooking truth non-stop, no gimmicks. This ain't clickbait chatter, this heartbeat, struggle and soul, blacker than batter. Got fam trying to heal, broke bills on the table. Talk health, mental wealth, if we able, we enable. From the hood to the web, we built this escape. Tired of seeing kings trapped in a lowercase fake. Click clack on the keys, we ain't just pie, we preach it. Street slang, health hacks, real talk preaching. See the system rigged, trying to cage our minds, but we cracking the code like it's Columbine. I'm the brother with the blueprint, knowledge in my stash. Turn trauma to armor, pain into cash. 1 mic, 4 voices, no filters, no mask. We ain't just streaming, we building that path. Freedom Night brothers, speaking truth to the mic, shining through the struggle, bringing dark to the light. Block to your soul, let the message ignite. Podcast for the people, every word take flight. Gritty like the grind, health first we strive. Social heat in the streets, trying to keep hope alive. 4 mics, 1 mission, make the people revive. It's the nighttime, tune in, feel the vibe.
Oh yeah, 4 mics, 1 mission. Nighttime, nighttime.
I seen young bloods.
Welcome,
4
welcome,
mics,
welcome,
1
welcome.
mission. 4 mics,
What's up,
1
my brother?
mission. What's up?
What's up, my brother?
Peace and love.
How you feeling?
man.
How you
What's
feeling?
good,
Margaret
Joey?
Nick, number 1 son of Margaret Nick, you always here, first and foremost. Welcome back once again.
No doubt. 4 mics, 1 mission, but we 3 mics tonight. 3 mics gonna cover it tonight. You know, got our
Yeah,
brother.
Big bro is in the middle of the ocean somewhere eating lobster tails and whatever he posted earlier.
Scorpion.
Getting his grub on.
Look
Maybe
who's
he
joining
watching, but he probably eat. Mimi Lee,
Me in the place to be.
what's
You know
up,
what it
Mimi
is? How
Lee?
you feeling?
They on the
How you
water
feeling,
somewhere.
Mimi?
Mimi,
Eating all that
me-
good food.
and Q joining us from the cruise. How about that?
What
What's
up,
up,
big
kid?
bro?
Shoot, man, we might as well just get you on the phone right now.
Ain't
What's
lying.
at
Yeah.
that dude?
I seen big bro in the gym. He probably walking around the ship.
Ain't lying. Click the link from the ship if you can, Q. We'll get you on. I don't know if you can do that. I don't know what type of reception you got.
Absolutely.
But yes, indeed.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we got a powerful one tonight,
Margaret
man.
Nick. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, we
One
got
of
a
my
real
favorite.
packed show tonight. We got a lot to discuss. We got a tragic event that we're going to discuss. We're also going to talk about clothes.
Your
And how they
boy,
help us.
We gonna get
your boy said morning time. Call it. He not nighttime.
My man, Eddie Cully.
I love him.
That's
love
my
him.
man, Eddie Grant.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hey, man, but glad you out there on the seas, Cube. You and me having a great time. Look like.
Look like
No
y'all having a
question.
great time.
Yeah, man.
Man, email me some of that food.
yeah, somebody.
Shout out to Wallace, my brother. Legends of the
Big brother
past and the
Omar,
future.
legends from the past and future TV show. Tune in
Hey,
tomorrow
y'all,
night.
look.
Check them out.
Kenny and Art, man, we had, to me, somewhat surprising breaking news, man. I was
Yeah.
shocked when I seen it come across the screen, but man, we lost one, man, today, man.
We lost
sir.
D'Angelo, the singer D'Angelo today. I had no idea that he was having a battle with pancreatic cancer. I had no idea until today.
Yeah,
No
man.
idea.
51 years old, man.
51
I'll tell you.
years old. And I'm going to give
Healthy
condolences
is the
and
new
peace
sexy.
to his son Michael, because D'Angelo his first name is Michael. His son Michael lost his mom, which is Angie Stone, and his dad.
Right.
And wow, shout out to him. What's up, Tracy Duplay? Hey, I ain't seen you in a minute. What's up? What's going on with you? Yeah, but man, prayers and condolences to D'Angelo and his family, man.
To the whole family.
Like I said, I had no idea. No idea.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah,
You know how it is. You jump in your car and you start hearing song after song after song. Then somebody said R.I.P. I was like, wow, don't tell me he passed. But you know what's sad though, man, for real, is how you gotta pass to even have your joints played.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
It's sad.
I mean, you know, shout out definitely. I concur with you, Art. You know, you hate to hear somebody song after song after song, because the first thing you think of is, oh no, you know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Yeah.
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 Because they ain't gonna play it any other time. They don't play good R&B no more. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
No.
you know, it's not in the program.
And not ducks in a
No.
row like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
So,
Right. One artist.
So Cheryl Queen. So shout outs to rest in peace, brother D'Angelo. I mean,
Yes.
super talented brother.
Without question.
You know, played the guitar, keyboard, amongst other things. I mean,
Yeah.
definitely could sing, dance.
It could
Very
definitely blow.
talented.
Yeah.
Very talented,
No
brother.
doubt. You know,
What's
I
up, Cheryl?
was
Please
just telling
tell people I
somebody.
say what up.
Yeah, I was just telling somebody I thought he would have had 20 more years of performing, because the boy could sing so good. He could really just kind of sit down behind the keys and rock out a show. He ain't got to jump around and give you a 2-hour workout. You know what I'm saying? Brother had he could just blow straight up. So just sorry to see the brother roll out like this. You know,
No doubt.
it's a lot to
but-
say.
My man,
for what
Christopher
we do on the
Lahus.
show.
My longtime friend, Christopher Lahus. What's up, brother? Thank you for joining the show.
Pamela want me to
Williams.
go to Kansas City. She want me to go to Kansas City with see the Commander game. You gotta give me the dates.
Oh,
You
that's
gotta give me
what's
the dates, Pamela. Give me the dates, and I'll see what I can do. Hope it don't conflict with my vacation coming up soon. But definitely. But our boys got their butt whipped last night. I ain't gonna say no more. But I'm gonna just say,
1 point. Yeah, I mean,
Man,
So
that open
you
field,
got-
one open field tackling. They missed a lot of tackles,
Yeah.
especially that last touchdown. But we doing the same, so I can't say nothing.
Oh, it's next week. The
Oh,
game
word.
next week. She said prayers for D'Angelo. Thanks, Q, man. Definitely.
Absolutely,
Game next
Q.
week. All right, I'm gonna have to be quick on the plane tickets, and I'm going out to Kansas City. But anyway, look, y'all. Shout outs to D'Angelo's family.
Yes.
The music community takes another hit at large,
Another
and
significant loss.
yeah, and we just want to
that's true.
shout out to him. But we're gonna keep it moving, y'all. Keep it moving because we got a lot of cover. Big show tonight, man. Big show, Kenny.
Absolutely. Let's get it rocking.
You know what we doing?
What up, everybody?
I
Welcome.
just want to
Thank
lay in
y'all.
the shade, getting no
Thank
shade.
y'all,
You
local
know what I
fans.
mean?
Welcome to the vibe. We're gonna vibe out
Pontificate
for a
on
couple
life.
seconds. Like y'all know, this is my favorite song. Let's check it out.
We vibing under the city lights. Wherever the wind go take us. If it's good, we make it contagious. Said we vibing, laying on black sand beaches, thinking of what life teaches. So glad and fall from the deep end. Said we vibing under the city lights. Wherever the wind.
Welcome to the vibe, y'all. Welcome to the vibe. Like Big Bro said, we got a power-packed show for you tonight. And once again, we just touched on it earlier, but shout out. I mean, well, not a shout out, but prayers and condolences to D'Angelo and his family, his son Michael, who's lost his mom and his dad at basically in the same year. I mean, that's tragic. But tonight, we're going to talk about, first of all, and socially speaking, we're going to talk about this mysterious death of the U.S. Naval Academy Midshipman Kyle Philbert James. As much research as I've done on it, there's not a lot out there. There's a lot of hush-hush. There's not a lot of media coverage. Maybe y'all know something that we don't. We're going to look at the video. We're going to cover it. We're going to talk about it later on. But this is really, really something of significance for someone from the Naval Academy, one of the most prestigious military academies in the world. he was a junior, second class midshipman, goes missing one day and is found dead the next. And there's no answers, no anything. We're going to touch on that. But also, tonight, we're going to talk about the amazing benefits of cloves, what they can do for you, how they can help you for nourishment, strength, energy, body replacement. Cloves, I didn't know this until here recently. Cloves have a very, very good medicinal value to each and every one of us. We're going to look into that tonight. We're going to talk about some of the benefits, how to eat it, how to intake it, things like that. What we're going to do now, big bro, we're going to get into We'll show the video after this. Good evening, folks. Welcome to another segment of Socially Speaking. Tonight, we're going to take a quick look at the untimely death of Midshipman Second Class Kyle Philbert James, who was found dead on Friday the 10th, last week, after being reported just missing the day before. The Naval Academy didn't confirm it until Sunday. He was found Friday. Question number one. What's kind of strange to me is I've been reading, I haven't found a lot. It says he was found near campus. It doesn't say where. It's just near campus. What is near campus? There's a lot of places around the Naval Academy. Some reports have even said he was found on campus, but a lot of them said he was found near campus, which is very vague and very non-informational for such a tragic event. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a look at this video, and maybe some of you, our loyal viewers, have some insight on what may or may not have happened. Take us away, Lenny.
A heartbreaking tragedy has struck the U.S. Naval Academy community. 20-year-old midshipman Kyle Philbert James, who had been missing for 2 days, has now been confirmed dead. Kyle, a midshipman at the Academy in Annapolis, Maryland, was reported missing earlier this week. His disappearance left classmates, family, and local authorities in shock as search efforts intensified across the area. On Thursday, the Naval Academy issued a statement confirming the devastating news. Quote, "It is with great sadness that we inform you that yesterday we lost Midshipman 2C Kyle Philbert James. He was a member of 36th Company." End quote. The Academy also said their timing of the announcement was out of respect for Kyle's family, ensuring his loved ones were informed first. The Naval Academy has expressed deep condolences to Kyle's family and classmates. They've encouraged students to reach out to the Midshipman Development Center and chaplains for counseling and emotional support. The statement continued, quote, "Our resources are here for your midshipmen. They can seek support from professional leaders, their friends, and their active duty chain of command." End quote. While the details surrounding Kyle's death have not yet been released, those who knew him describe him as a bright and driven young man, dedicated to service and leadership. His loss is being felt deeply throughout the Naval Academy family and his hometown of Bloomfield. As the investigation continues, the Naval Academy community is coming together to honor Kyle's memory and to support one another through this painful time. Our thoughts and prayers go out to his family, friends, and all those mourning this tremendous loss.
Yeah, it's a tough
Kenny,
react, right?
Here we are.
Look, audience, we're gonna need a little bit of participation from y'all on this because, as you see, it's more of a report and not so much an informative one at that. It's more of a statement, and it just, to me, it almost raises more questions than it does, anything else.
Exactly.
But let's get into it. I mean, one food for thought is, like, what happened to the brother, first of all? And Kenny, like they say, he was found near campus. That's what they're saying. So, and the video also said that he was gone for a while, so they did this exhaustive search, right? Well, we know Annapolis. You can't fool us. We know downtown Annapolis. If you did an exhaustive search and he was found near campus, ain't but so much down in downtown Annapolis area.
That's what I'm saying.
So if you searching,
only-
you'd
Right.
have found, you know what I mean? You will find
Yeah.
somebody downtown, you know. So
There's only so much near campus in Annapolis.
yeah, so that begs the question: was they did search and he wasn't there, and he was elsewhere, and somebody brought him back in and dropped
Yeah.
him? I don't know. You know. Anyway, let's talk about it. Tracy, thanks for the prayers for the brother. Mimi,
Absolutely, Trey.
Yes.
same way. Hey, DC, what's up? And
DC.
Armand, I agree with you, Armand. Very big question. So look, I'm coming to you, Art, and the reason I'm coming to you first about this, and audience, y'all can just throw some questions out as well. Art, you had a relative that recently graduated from the United States Naval Academy, and
Right.
so you kind of follow his basketball career and everything else, you know what I mean? And he's gone on since to be, I think he went to San Diego, am I right? And took on his role as
Correct.
an officer and everything
Yeah.
else. But
That is correct.
how unimaginable are the circumstances around and one of the most secure campuses, like Kenny said, prestigious
In the
nation.
country.
Yeah, I mean,
Not
help
just
us-
locally, but in the country, it's one of the
country.
securest, supposedly one of the securest places. Definitely campuses in the country. So, to have that happen, man, I mean, is unimaginable. I mean, think about it. It's unimaginable, and they're not even going to be prepared for war. It's unimaginable for your child to go to any college. I mean, because let's be real, it's an academy. It's really a school. So you send your child to school to learn. You don't think he's not going to make it home or she's not going to make it home. Now, there's a unique amount of pressure and there's a unique amount of situations to continue to apply and push and continue to push. So there's a lot of pressure there. But, the sad part about it is, if not even if it's your child, but if that's if your child's going in now, for you to think that this is happening, they're really not saying it much at all in reference. Everything is extremely, extremely vague. And I understand waiting for the family and to make sure you inform the family to get in front of that. But there is no clarity whatsoever from all the things I've seen and the people I've talked to.
Yeah,
That would be bad.
It's definitely very
As far-
concerning.
yeah.
Definitely very concerning. I mean, first of all, prayers and for his family and all that.
To the family, yes,
you
without
want
question.
his your child. You in New Jersey, you want here your child at the Naval Academy. You thinking
Right.
This is a
He
last
good.
thing. You know what I'm saying? Last thing.
Right.
Kenny,
Last
come your
He
way,
ain't
man.
he ain't at Hell Week. He ain't at Hell Week, and going through special ops, training or whatever. That's not. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's
What say you, Kay?
Being from Annapolis and living in Jersey, I haven't heard a lot about it. I don't even think I saw it. I think I might have briefly heard it mentioned quickly on the news, but I haven't seen any. He's from Bloomfield, but he's originally from Whippany. He lived in Bloomfield. Both of those places are about 35, 40 minutes from me. I haven't really heard anything. Just like you guys there in Annapolis, it's right next to where all this happened. I haven't heard anything. And I think Tracy Duplay said a comment. Of course, they're going to wait until they find the cause of death. There's going to be an investigation with anything like this. Yes. But Chris Valahus, if you could put that comment up, with what's going on today, there's no press conference. There's no nothing. There's just nothing. Now, when I posted, and I've been fighting
It's true.
to, I've been fighting to mention this, whether I was going to mention this or not. And when I put it out there that I was going to do a segment on this, that we were going to do a segment on this, and I got a couple of from some reliable sources, that are right there in the Annapolis area, and someone mentioned suicide. That's just a rumor. That's nothing definitive. We don't do that here on the Night Brothers. We're not starting anything, but that's just something that was thrown to me by more than one person. I don't know. I don't know the gentleman. I don't know his life, what he may have been going through. I do know he was a part of, I believe, the gospel choir.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Come on, man. So
So
that sounds like somebody that's rooted, got their roots together. He's at the Naval Academy. He obviously had his roots together, or you
And
know
he
what
was
I
a
mean?
junior.
He don't go. Yeah.
he was a junior.
You know.
He wasn't a plebe. His first time away from home. He's a junior.
Yeah.
He's been there 3 years.
Yeah.
So there's no big thing here in Jersey. Nothing.
Oh
Same
wow.
here, Tracy. Nothing.
I was
it's
wondering
very
about
quiet.
that.
I mean, I think it's my fault. I think it's just too quiet for the story to even be in Maryland.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To be in Maryland, you think that would have led, everything. Like,
You look at the entire picture. We have a Naval Academy, a midshipman, a junior. He's been there 3 years.
right.
Just disappears one day. He's found dead near the Naval Academy, near the campus the next day, and that's it.
Emma says something very important too. Emma says, "I pray it's not foul play, but I really don't have a good feeling about it." And prayers to his family.
I agree, Emma. I definitely agree with you, Emma. And that's how I feel. I pray it's definitely nothing like that. But
I'm gonna put her comments up
with
again.
the environment today, Lenny, what do you think?
I'm with Emma because it's too I hate to say the word vanilla as far as the reporting of it. It's like I'm gonna give you the story, the facts. Oh, I'm gonna give you the information, but I'm not gonna give you no details around anything else surrounding it. It should be national news, and then Tracy.
Yeah,
also
Tracy.
says,
Like I said, I haven't seen anything on the news up here. I might have maybe heard it, fallen asleep or something, but it should be all over the place. A midshipman from New Jersey, no matter where he's from, was found dead near the campus. That he's been there for 3 years.
Yeah,
and that's it. That's all we know.
Cassandra, we pray for Kenya's son that's going to. I ain't gonna put his name out there, but he's going to the Air Force. He's gonna be all right. God's gonna put his angels around him. So I'm gonna declare that right now. Yeah. Amen.
Yes, indeed.
Amen. I'm gonna declare that one right now. But Art, and you, Kenny, and audience, lack of details. We talked about it.
That's
your family, and you just getting words like that, and no details. I mean,
well, see, the thing is unlike somebody in Jersey, at most, I'm in DC, and his mother was right around the corner. So been people down at the academy wanting more than the report.
Yeah, Pamela, that's the same thing.
It's just
that I'm hearing.
unfathomable.
That's the same thing that I'm hearing. I just heard that today when I said I was doing a segment on it. We were doing a segment on it, and that's the same thing I heard. Absolutely, Chris.
Chris is on point. Chris is on point. On point.
Chris is on point.
Absolutely. That's it right there. That's the statement right there. It's like
that's it.
But
what's going on in the world today? We should say something. Make up something.
Need to.
You say everything.
Well, no, you don't need to make up something. That's usually what happens. It's usually made up. I'm saying so.
Yeah, and suicide is
it's a real thing.
It
is.
Yes, there could be some pressures from there, but it's a good.
But again,
good out story.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, and it's a good story to cover, to continue to cover up too. But anyway, man.
But but mentioning the suicide thing, and like we said previously, he was in the gospel choir. He looked like he was doing good. We really don't know what he was going through. He could have had some real mental issues, and he could have reached a breaking point. I hope that's not the case. We really don't know, but it's just too much, too little being said about such a tragic event at such a prestigious school.
I did reach out to somebody in the community, but she was unavailable tonight. Juanita Cage Lewis, who has a strong connection to the Naval Academy. She's always there. I don't know her role, if she has an official role, or if it's just a personal mission of hers. But I reached out to her for some type of commentary. She had an event tonight and was unable to come on to the show to appear. But I will follow back up with her as a person
please.
that does, because she helps a lot of the athletes, the football players, and plebes that
Basketball
are coming
players,
into.
because she helped my nephew. Well, she was his godmother. So even prior to that, they had a really close relationship. But when he started going there, she really kicked in like turbo boosters, man. And I mean, just a beautiful soul, man. For real.
Yeah, Juanita is
a beautiful soul. I mean, through and through. So it would be great to hear her input in reference to that.
Yeah.
Well said,
Well, look,
Chris. I hope the truth comes out for not
Please,
just
God.
his family, but for everybody else that's wondering and praying for the brother.
No doubt.
Yes,
so look, y'all,
Chris,
we're going
right
to keep it
on.
moving, but we will follow up with this story.
Yes.
If we find out more details, we will follow back.
We'll have another segment. If anything comes out, we will definitely have another segment.
No doubt.
Yes, indeed.
These cloves that are dry flowered buds from the clove tree, if you look right here, have you ever put your nose right above those cloves? Oh, when I tell you. And here's one medicinal spice that you can use in your curries, your baked items, your soups, your stews, as well as your meat preparations. But when you understand the healing medicinal properties of what these cloves can do for your body, you are going to be shocked. And consuming just a pinch of clove on an empty stomach has positive effects when it comes to glucose and insulin levels. It has a direct effect on the pancreas, allowing normal insulin levels to be secreted, so that glucose, those sugars, can get into the cells of your body easily. And yes, it will make you more insulin sensitive and less insulin resistant. And a pinch of those cloves will improve your digestion. It will improve secretion of your digestive juices. It will help coat the mucosa of your stomach. And its antimicrobial properties will kill unwanted bacteria in your gut. And chewing these cloves first thing in the morning increases the production of saliva, which is where digestion starts. This will increase peristalsis in the intestines. It will prevent constipation and allow you to become more regular. And when it comes to liver health, this has amazing hepatoprotective effects. And the active compound in cloves is eugenol. And this can help promote new cell growth as well as detoxifying the liver and protecting it. And people have been using cloves for centuries when it comes to your oral health. It works as an analgesic, where it will take away pain if you have a toothache. It reduces inflammation, gingivitis, prevents plaque, and will fight bad breath. And cloves contain manganese and flavonoids that help increase bone density. And its powerful anti-inflammatories can help reduce inflammation throughout the joints of your body. And because cloves are antiviral, it can help in blood purification. It reduces the toxicity within the blood. It's great for colds, sinuses, bronchitis, as well as flus. And when it comes to antioxidant properties, these are what prevents free radicals, oxidative stress from the body. This prevents cancers and other conditions that lead to other future diseases, as the eugenol in these cloves showed to be 5 times more effective than vitamin E, which is another potent antioxidant. And remember that all diseases are tied to inflammation. When you reduce inflammation in the body, your body has the ability to repair and heal. So I challenge you, try 2 of these cloves on an empty stomach, and you will see these miraculous changes. Please share this video with your friends and family. Leave your comments below, and most important, make it a great day. I'm Dr. Alan Mandel.
For a minute though, I've been on that clove for a minute. Just
Yeah,
believe it.
bro, I am taking away. But let me do the disclaimer. Let me keep us legal. First of all,
Please
we are
don't.
not doctors or physicians. We are not providing any medical advices for educational purposes only. Something that
Yeah.
we may do to help ourselves. Before starting or trying anything you hear on this show or any other physical activity or any other medications or anything you may hear, please, please, please get advice from your physician first, please, because he knows best.
No doubt, no
Yeah.
doubt. Good disclaimer, brother. Good disclaimer. Yeah, Cheryl. Cloves is something. I mean, we
it's
term this
everything.
video as a revealing
either,
a
Cheryl.
powerful household remedy.
Yes.
I mean, a few things that we've been rolling out lately is right in your house. You probably got them in your house right now.
You don't even know.
And I got my little bag of it right here. Little clothes. Bringing in little.
I usually keep a Ziploc bag with a few in it, and just keep them in the car. Because you never know, like you might go somewhere, you need to speak or whatever else, you can pop them in. It's even better than just a mint because it represents, at the same time, you're getting clean, you're getting fresh, and it's helping so much, so much. So we're going to get into how much it's helping you.
Yep.
And
Chris,
the tea, definitely. Drink the tea in the
Chris, we're
morning.
going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. And Tracy.
Absolutely.
Shout out
Thank
to
you,
you,
Tracy.
Tracy.
Shout out, Tracy.
You read what she said?
Yeah. Shout out, congratulations, and shout out to you, Tracy. We go back to, me and Tracy Duplay go back to Tyndale Avenue.
Oh, snap.
Way back in the day. Back
She
in the
said
day, man. Shout
7
out to
years
Tracy.
sober. 7 years sober,
7
too.
years.
I don't want that gloss pass. Shout out to you,
Big
young
ups.
lady.
Absolutely. 7 years sober, baby. Congratulations.
So anyway,
Keep going.
Yes,
Let's
indeed.
keep this
Congrats.
moving. So throw these questions out so kind of help us all. Arden, start off about just basically what makes them one of Cloves one of the most powerful spices
Well, I
in
mean,
the world.
where do you start with cloves, man? I mean, it can change. Like you said, eugenol. Eugenol is a incredible.
Eugenol, baby.
It does it all. Antioxidant, anti-inflammatory. And it's a powerful anti-inflammatory. And a lot of the things we deal with is viral and inflammatory. So it just really takes care of so much. And I don't want to keep on going because I'll step on somebody else's part. But it's one of the most medically active herbs that you can just grab anywhere. I mean, you can grab this at the store today. You know what I mean? So,
No doubt.
Easy
You know
to
what?
use. No big
One of
prep. What were you about to say?
One of the things that I heard, Arden, was things like cloves and some of these powerful household remedies. They don't want to tell you about them because they rather prescribe some medication that costs $150 for 12 pills or something. You know what I mean? But you can go get this. You can go
At
get
the
this
grocery store.
for $3.99. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Or a high
Anyway.
five, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So it's straight up.
Anyway, on you, brother. Kenny, talk to us.
You took me right where I wanted to go, big bro. A lot of people, we go to the doctors and we're pre-diabetic. A lot of people, you're pre-diabetic.
Yes.
You're pre-diabetic. You're getting close to diabetes. The first thing they want to do is prescribe you a bunch of pills. I take enough pills already. I ain't taking no more. Okay.
I heard that.
I did not realize the medicinal properties of something as simple as cloves. What did you say that it was $3.99 a bag or something like that?
Something like that, yeah, something cheap like that.
Instead of what you say, I know
What kind of
$150, $200 for some kind of glucose or whatever.
That's it.
Man,
I would say, even if it's upwards of $7 for some organic clove, whole clove, so
Yeah.
what? It's gonna last
So
you
what?
a long time.
A long time.
Yes.
Yeah. No
And
doubt.
I understood. I did a lot of research on it, and it's something that I'm going to really start taking. I've been researching this for a couple of weeks now. The compounds in cloves. This is how they help regulate your blood sugar and insulin levels. The compounds in cloves help suppress the liver's production of glucose through a process called gluconeogenesis. Something that I never heard of. We're talking about a clove. That's it. It slows down. It inhibits digestive enzymes like alpha amylase and alpha glucosides. I'm just learning this, which are responsible for breaking down the starches and sugars. Now, that's something that's very, very important. How your starches and sugars in your body after you eat a meal, how they're broken down, and how you feel. Oh, I'm dragging, I feel tired, I feel this. That's because it's not being broken down properly. You've eaten a bunch of garbage. Cloves can improve insulin signaling pathways in muscle cells, making the body more sensitive to insulin. Now, you may say, what does that mean? What that means is the process is being slowed down to a more manageable level. Your metabolism goes up. You feel better. It's just a better thing to do. I have never taken cloves until tomorrow. I swear. I'm not gonna lie to you. The things I'm telling you, I just learned in the last week or two. I'm not sitting here saying I'm a clove taker. No, I would be lying to you. I had no idea that something as simple as cloves can have such a medicinal value.
It's awesome,
None.
man.
We'll find out starting tomorrow morning.
It's awesome
Right,
with
brother?
a capital A, baby.
Hey, and let me say
Yeah.
this real quick, Lenny. If anybody else this is their first time doing it, I want to extend this to Kenny and you guys. Next week when we come back, just give us a real quick report of, did you feel anything different? Did you feel the numbness? If sometimes you might have a toothache and chew a couple of them. If you do, right where you have that toothache, it actually does some numbing. But I mean, and then just kind of see how you feel. Did you move your bowels? Did you feel like you were able to be a little more frequent or whatever that is? Let us know how it feels. You too, Kenny.
Absolutely.
Definitely let us know.
Absolutely.
How to
Pablo,
take.
Yeah,
Pat, we're gonna get to that.
real quick. It's so many ways you can take it. Like literally, while we doing this, Pat, I got two right here.
Me too. I didn't
Just
choose
in my
one
mouth.
of them. I didn't choose
Yeah,
one
yeah.
of them when I first held
And
the
they-
bag up. I choose
Exactly. They break down, whatever. I mean, it's just that easy. Or I can tell you tonight, if anybody's thinking about it, take a cup of water, take maybe 3 or 4, drop them in a cup of water. First thing in the morning, drink that water. It's gonna do a lot for you on a fresh, on a fresh system, I should say. Since you have all night you're fasting, that morning you drink that clove water. It won't break your fast, but it will go right into your system and do what you need to do for you. Also, use it in your food. Season with it. Best believe it's right there for you, but it's very easy
We'll get
to
right
take.
into that. We're going to get into
Definitely.
that. But Big Bro, tell us how Eugenol,
You know, baby.
tell us how that supports the liver as far as detox and cell repair.
Yeah, well,
I had no
eugenol.
idea.
Yes.
No, thanks, brothers. Thanks. But eugenol is the compound. So cloves, as you see the cloves spinning right there, the little clove, and I got one little teeny one right here in my hand. You can see how big it is. Ain't but a minute big, but
That's it.
eugenol is the active compound. Like most of these foods have an active compound in them. God is so amazing. He just made all this stuff well before, you know what I mean? Before it was a store, he had cloves, you know what I mean? For something.
You absolutely
But,
right though.
I'm serious though, you know what I mean? When you stop to think about it, man, he's God. So what can we say? But you know what I'm saying? It's ready for you.
Yes, sir.
I got you. I got your back. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me stop acting stupid.
No,
But,
you're good.
but eugenol, the active compound that's in cloves, it supports liver detox and cell repair. Now, how does it does that? You know, they say it's 5 times more effective, more potent than analgesics. So it could do a lot more for you. It neutralizes toxins. So free radicals and stuff running around in your body, going all over the place. When you eat a clove or you drink the clove tea or something like that, it neutralizes the toxicity that's running rampant in your body, and particularly in your liver, because your liver is supposed to be the place that filters a lot of stuff out. to keep you at a homeostasis point in your body. You know what I mean? To keep you functioning properly. But the liver can get overworked, particularly as you age and as you drink a lot alcohol. That's why I really severely cut down on the drinking as I got older. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
that's what it does. So, you know, it helps your liver. And then it also stimulates another thing called hepatocytis, which helps the liver to regenerate. You know how we talk about it helps the liver regenerate and kind of repair its own cell. You know how we talk about autophagy for fasting, where autophagy is the process where cells eat themselves so they get rid of the bad cells and repair new ones. Well, this compound eugenol helps with that, with hepatocytis, to help regenerate new parts of your liver, same way autophagy does in the rest of your body for free radicals. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. You know what I mean? Because God has a way for you to get rid of the old junk in your body and something to help you regenerate new parts. Because your body churns over new cells anyway. I forgot how many every so many days, every cell in your body's changed over. I don't know if you realize that. And if you're not, you probably ain't living no more. You know what I mean? So this is a good thing that it is regenerating. But yeah, Kenny, that's what's up. I'm back to you though, Arden. On to the next question.
I mean, just with what you said though, I mean, it's just extremely important to understand that, you know, God puts everything on the planet for us to continue to live and for us to heal themselves. And generally, it's right near you. Clove can grow wild, and it does grow wild. You know, and there's so many other herbs that grow wild right in our community that we just have no idea of. And we're going to touch on those, and that's kind of what pushed us over here to Clove. But cleaning that liver is important because, like we said in the other show, when you have bad oils that attack those organs, you need this type of stuff to continue to cleanse it and continue to regenerate. So it's just not this show, it's a collective, you know, that just kind of work together. But the role that clove plays in improving your digestion and preventing constipation is extremely important because it blocks the inflammation that can be caused throughout the body. And if you don't know, inflammation and mucus are realistically what causes your major diseases. Arthritis, your diabetes, heart disease, all of those things operate with, you know, inflammation. It's a big problem. So to prevent that is huge. And then just as far as being able to process the food, it's extremely important because it stimulates your saliva, which is your first step in breaking down your food. And that's why they say you should chew it 22 times. I know we don't do that. You know, we usually like 1, 2, 3, swallow. So, but I would encourage you to chew like my grandmother taught me. Chew your food 22 times, baby. I said, but it's good. Said, yeah, well, enjoy it longer. She would say, enjoy it longer. So, but to break that down, and it also helps your muscles in your digestive system to keep pushing that food along. It activates those muscles through your digestive system, which is extremely important for you to be regular and be consistent and fight constipation, because the SAD diet, which is the standard American diet, I just say it's sad because it's sad. You really need something to encourage that movement and get that waste out of your body. So I just think, you know, one of those super foods that help you, and that's the healing of the nation. It's in your medicine cabinet. Should be in your medicine cabinet. Kenny?
Big bro, let me tell you, I'm so happy, I'm so glad to be a part of the show, because of all the shows we do, I don't think there's been one where I haven't learned anything. And again, for real. And I think Christopher Lahu's had a post, as we get older, as we mature, we have to take advantage of things that'll help us, because one, we're older. We can't do what we used to do. But the antimicrobial properties in cloves help protect the immune system. They contain anti-inflammatory compounds that can alleviate gut inflammation associated with things like irritable bowel syndrome, inflammatory bowel disease. And by inhibiting that harmful bacteria, it creates a healthy gut. And that's what we all need, a healthy gut. When you go, I don't feel good, my stomach bubbling, I don't feel good, that's stuff you ate that's not coinciding with your gut. A healthy gut leads to a healthy heart, a healthy mind. You feel better throughout the day. And the eugenol, say it one more time, Lenny.
Eugenol, baby.
The eugenol is low. Like I just said, it has the antibacterial effects against pathogens. Like there's something called pylori, which is linked to something very serious, stomach ulcers. And I've dealt with that briefly myself. So, and again, I didn't know anything about cloves or anything about the natural properties of it. And they prescribed me some, I don't know, $100 pills like we just talked about. Like I said, definitely tomorrow morning, I manage grocery stores. Definitely tomorrow morning when I walk in, I'm going to give me a bag of those $3.99. What you say there? I'm going to have my Yeti full of water, and I'm going to drop some in, and man.
You see what Chris said?
Chris didn't tell me about cloves. You've been drinking tea with cloves. That's how you do your boy, Chris?
He said he wishes your cloves. You might be a Commander fan.
How about
I'm done.
Hey, he might need a few more. You might sprinkle a few more in there for him.
Yeah, I need a few more, bro.
Rub some tussin on it, you know.
You don't need no tussin. You got that clove, baby.
Yeah, but Lenny, tell us about and I think Mark and Nick mentioned this. Tell us about how cloves are a natural remedy for toothache and gum disease. I never knew that either. Toothache?
Yeah.
Instead of getting that what's that stuff called?
Absol
or whatever for $10, $12, $3.99.
Word up. Ain't even $3.99. Couple some cents.
I wanted to. You so boy. Eugenol, the active ingredient. Look, we acting simple tonight. Kenny, what you said though about the GI tract, the gastrointestinal tract, and how cloves help with that is because, and we're gonna do a show on this coming up pretty soon as well. Everybody has parasites in their intestines. Let me go back to that picture, and I'm gonna pause it. This picture right here. You see? Hold on, let me get it right there. You see your GI tract? I'm gonna pause it right there. Your GI tract. Small intestine, large intestine. See the big large intestine and then the small intestine? All within these linings. This is a thin membrane around that. Yep. All of those look like snakes or whatever. It has a very thin membrane that surrounds it. And what happens is as you age, you get little tears in them, and then waste as it's going through your system instead of wasting out and excreting out through your anus, breaks through those walls, and that's what's called leaky gut syndrome.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying now, people? And when it penetrates through those walls, the parasites because the parasites is like attached to that wall, you know what I mean? And they just living there off of you because they know the food is coming down through there. So they're just chilling, getting a free meal all the time. You know what I'm saying? So when the wall breaks and those membranes break in a leaky gut, guess where the parasites go?
It leak too.
Throughout your body, they're free radicals. And now you have itis. That's what you have, itis. You have inflammation. You know what I mean? Inflammation of this, inflammation of that. And then all your organs. And this how this stuff happens. You know what I mean? So what the cloves do is it makes that environment for those parasites very uncomfortable. So they can't live there no more. So they get flushed out and it breaks them off that wall and they have to get flushed out. Ain't that some amazing stuff?
Wow.
That's how it works. That's how it works. But anyway, natural remedy for your tooth. It does the same thing for your toothaches. It numbs the gum. You know, you put some in there, it numbs the gum. Like Margaret says, and it could be a home remedy. Right? Get some of these in your pantry so that so that something happens. And plus, while you chew them, not only does it act as helps your toothache and your gums, it freshens your daggone breath, huh?
Yep, exactly. It's a breath freshener at the same time. So it's just, I mean, it's the power punch, baby.
Yeah,
it really is.
Does all this for $3.99.
You would think we're selling bags, you know what I mean? Got them cloves, baby. Got them cloves.
Oh, you, man. What you need? You know what I mean? What you need, cuz? Like the Ziploc rock over here, baby.
Y'all simple, boy. Y'all
John, you want 25, 3 for 30, cuz. 3 for
simple
30.
as you want to be. Oh, my goodness.
Got you.
Let's see. All right, close again.
You got 5 on it, son? What's up?
Yeah,
I got 5 on it.
appreciate
Got it
y'all.
too.
See you get sick.
Hey,
No
man,
doubt,
but
Chris.
I mean,
thanks for jumping in.
No doubt.
All right,
Brother.
let's close this thing out. All right, let's get around to the home stretch, the last 2 screens. What ways do cloves reduce inflammation and important for long-term prevention of disease? Long-term prevention, man. Talking to them a little bit.
Well, I mean, you have so many ways. It boosts your immune system. The cleansing of toxins. It cleanses the blood, fights viruses like those that cause like the common cold. So it's just something that I would say to keep on you. Like I said, I put a little Ziploc full of them, maybe like 10 or 15 that's in the car, and it just lasts me for a while because you only need 1 or 2 if you're out and about. Drink it in the morning, drink it in the afternoon or whatever else, but just make it a part of your lifestyle is what we're saying. You can even make tinctures out of this. If you know how to make tinctures, you just, I would go through the process, but that's something we could kind of run back through later on. But it can be used so many different ways, and seasoning your food with it. Season your food with clove and your ginger, your turmeric. All of those things in food creates a remarkable flavor component, but also at the same time is healing you. So utilize these things long term to prevent diseases, not just because I feel a certain way, so I'm gonna do it. Make it a part of a regimen to sustain yourselves, because that's really what it's about, for real.
No doubt, brother. No doubt. Good info, brother.
Good information,
You turned me on to the clothes, all right?
Yo, man, when somebody told me, I was like, yo, this is crazy. I wish somebody told me years ago, you know what I mean?
Man.
Because it just works. I mean, like that and oil pulling. So if you oil pull and, kind of brush your teeth or whatever else, and then after that, during the day, you use clove. I mean, you're just really keeping yourself in optimal care because your mouth, your gut health, huge as far as your health is concerned.
Best ways to consume. I know you talked about it a little bit, Kenny, but give them a little bit more.
Man, I'm learning so much. A lot of ways. Chris Falahu said he was drinking tea.
Yes.
Warm tea. Teas, lattes. You can spice up your coffee. You can put it in your food. You can put it in dishes like your sauces, your soups, stews. Not only does it have medicinal value, it adds flavor.
Yes, no doubt.
It's doing double duty. It adds flavor. You can bake it in baking goods like muffins, cookies, gingerbread. We're heading into the holidays. All of you that pumpkin pies and all that. This is something you can incorporate in. And I never had any idea about cloves.
No doubt.
Any idea. You can do it in the morning for breakfast, not just in your water. You can put it on your oatmeal. You can put it on if you're a yogurt eater, which is yogurt. It's supposed to be good for your gut. That'd be an added thing to it. You can put it on your fruit salad if you're a fruit salad person in the morning. And guess what, folks? It's all for $3.99. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
If you close to Jersey, my man got you.
Last couple questions on makes cloves powerful antiviral and blood purifying spice, and how this can help during the common cold season. And I definitely wanted you to answer this because it's coming up on this. We about to hit that season right now.
Yes, indeed. And that's why I was saying make it a part of your routine, because by making it a part of your routine, you can really, kind of knock it off before it starts. You just like a boxer. They move forward. You're hitting them with the jab, jab, jab. You see it coming. Somebody, you got a little sore throat. Then you throw a couple in. Boom, that's the right cross. Shoot, throw a check hook and step out the way so it can fall down. But you just knock out the flu and the common cold at the same time. So just bottom line is that, by you taking care of your blood, purifying the blood, you utilizing an antiviral to minimize viral outbreaks. Those things are really powerful in keeping you healthy.
Yeah, it's part of that
and it's also giving you, yes, it's also killing parasites.
Yep.
And which is very important, as Lenny touched on. That is extremely important, making your system and your body not comfortable for parasites. What makes them comfortable? Your starches, your sugars, and sometimes, studies have shown that parasites actually control us sometimes like remote control cars. You wonder why you took that left to go to Dunkin' Donuts. It wasn't you wanting wasn't the starch. It wasn't you wanting the sugar. It was a damn parasite.
You know what I heard on a story about parasites? That, and this is actually true. Old thing that we used to do. The way women used to cook back in the day was like ham. When they make the hams, they would put pineapple on the ham, right? Pineapple on the ham, and then they would put cloves, sticks of cloves on the ham. Have y'all ever seen that at a holiday?
Yes, indeed.
Where you had the big ham and you had the round pineapples. You know why they put the pineapples on there?
Acid.
Because and parasites like sweet things, so the parasites will come out of the meat. I know this kind of sounds nasty, but I'm just keeping it real. I didn't make the story up. I'm just regurgitating it. The parasites will come out of the meat to go to the pineapples that's on your ham, right? And the reason why the cloves was around the pineapple was to eat the damn parasite.
To kill them.
So our ancestors, women from generations down, they wasn't just putting pineapples and cloves on a ham just to make it look
for
pretty.
Taste. Right.
Yeah, for taste. They were actually doing it for a reason. They was wanting to draw the parasites out the meat with the pineapples, and then the cloves would kill it. Is that amazing?
It's absolutely incredible.
Yep.
Because initially, I used to think when I was young,
Margaret know what's up.
Those in there for
Margaret
taste.
know what's up.
That's what it is.
Yeah. So anyway, sorry about
Old
that.
school.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kenny, help us out.
Method to the madness.
Man, let me tell you, cloves boost metabolism. It increases your metabolic rate. What does that do? Helps you
Help
burn
you
fat
lose
faster.
weight.
Yes, helps you burn fat faster. It improves your digestion. Good digestion is what? Linked to weight loss. It regulates, like we talked about earlier, it regulates your blood sugar. Blood sugar levels can attribute to what Art just talked about, fewer cravings and less fat storage. Making it for people with diabetes, this is something to help. I mean, you taking that $150 bottle of medicine that we keep talking about during this show, and for $3.99
per month,
you can. I keep saying that because I'm blown away. I really am. I'm really blown away about cloves. And like I said, I'm gonna send you two a picture tomorrow when I get to work. I'm gonna send you a picture of the cloves.
Be like it
tomorrow. It's amazing.
He's gonna be like this. Oh, Tang. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm chewing on one now, and it's so simple. You just take one, pop it in your mouth.
That's it.
Chew on it. I like chew on it a little bit, then I let it rest in between my teeth because then it starts to numb a certain area. That's where it's really the oils that's coming out of the clove, because it's really a bud. It's a flower. It's a bud. So the oils come out, and that's the eugenol. The eugenol, baby. That's eugenol. That's the eugenol that goes into your system and really starts helping you out. So anyway, look, we could talk about clothes all night, but we're gonna get out of here, man, because we talked for a while. I gotta take my man off the screen. 3 mics, 1 mission tonight. Q ain't here. We
You
miss
got a
y'all,
fourth
brother.
Mike, you know what I mean? He over there. He just floating.
Q
Yeah.
walking around the ship with a lobster tail right now.
No
No, his
doubt,
fasting
no doubt,
time is over. He ain't
no
eating no
doubt,
more.
no doubt. So look, hope y'all learned something tonight. I hope it was some good information. That's what we do the show for. You know, it's a labor of love. You know, we do this. You know, we're not in it for fortune or fame because we,
No.
you know, we ain't get neither one of them. But what we
Nope.
do get is the satisfaction of maybe it help you, maybe it help somebody in your family when you pass on the information, or maybe you just say, "Look, I watched the Night Brothers. They had some good stuff. Go check it out." Maybe they watch it. Maybe they tell somebody else. That's what this is about. So, any closing thoughts, brothers?
I mean, I tell you what, I'm like Kenny over here. You know, every show, even if it's something you think you know, when we start doing the digging for the show, it's
Yes.
it's something else. It's
Amazing.
something new, something else
It's
uncovered.
amazing.
And I don't, you know, I have so many conversations now, like, you know, and I'll say something. It's like, where'd you get that information? You know, research for the show. It just, you
Yes.
know, every week you're learning something to add
Every
into,
week.
you know, hopefully my lifestyle and move forward. And, you know, we all want to move together and move forward together because you know what it is right now. Healthy is the new sexy, baby. That's what it is. So
No doubt.
let's stay
no
healthy
doubt,
together.
No doubt. Thank you, Pamela, for the shout outs.
Yes.
Family.
Midlife Simmer Kenya said
Midnight Simmer.
our
Yes.
ancestors knew how to take care of themselves. Yeah, they did. They had
Yes,
all
they
of
did.
these. They had all of these old traditions and things that they did that
Yes.
meant something. They weren't just there just because they wanted to do it. We can throw that up for you, Emma. Ain't no problem. We ain't got no hate on you.
Oh, yeah. Go Steelers, baby. You
Oh,
know what it
Emma.
is.
Ain't got no hate
No,
on you.
Emma.
But thank you, Margaret, too. Margaret,
Thank you, Margaret.
we got a couple other what I call pantry cures or pantry remedies.
Yes.
That we have a couple other things that we want to break out that we're going to do in future shows on things that you probably already have in your house. I mean, that's the funny thing about it.
Or
You
in
probably-
your yard. Or in
Exactly.
your yard.
Yeah.
It's growing out your yard. Man, it's a, you know, shoot, he's been on one time before, Major Grows, but we actually went out in the hood. We was in Southeast in the middle of the street where these weeds was growing up. It was wild lettuce. Cut them down, made a pain tincture. And you rub it on your leg, the pain goes away. It's crazy. But
Yeah.
as much pain as in Southeast, a pain remedy right there, multiple pain remedies, and growing
No
up in
doubt.
concrete.
Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, it's definitely some things we're gonna bring to you, and you know, get you prepared for spring also. So when those stuff starts pumping up, you starts growing up, you just grab them up, make something out of it to take care of your families. And so,
No doubt.
Absolutely.
No,
Absolutely.
All right, Margaret,
And-
we definitely bring it your way. And Kim said cloves in the morning. Yep. That's what Arden said.
Absolutely, Kim.
If you got cloves tonight, like Arden said, just go take a couple cloves, drop them in some water. You only need about 2 or 3 of these in a little cup that you would drink your tea or coffee from. Just drop it in there and just let it sit out all night. Come in the morning, stir it up, drink that water. Drink that water, see what happens.
yes, indeed.
You know
Wow.
what I'm saying? It's that simple. It's
question.
that amazing. That's what
And
they
if-
call clove tea. So anyway,
And if you got some hot tea, hot water at workplace, get some hot water and drop it in while you're there. I mean, it's something you can sip on all day. You know, I'm definitely with you there. That's a smart idea.
Kenya says it's part of the hoodoo's tradition. Yep.
Yep,
Yes.
it is.
I mean, it's a lot of things. There's a lot of knowledge that God imparted to them, probably through trial and error, because it wasn't no store to go to buy stuff to remedy yourself when you're out in the wild, you're out in nature, and this is how you living. So they learned plants and they learned medicines and they
Yes.
learned what was available that God created for us. And it's amazing, man. That's all I can say. So anyway, appreciate you too, Cheryl Queen. We're gonna get out. Peace and love. We'll see y'all
love.
next week. All right.
Have a good
See y'all next
time
week.
out there, Q.